Ticket Machine is the official ticket broker of Spartan Nation. No matter what you need a ticket for, border to border, coast to coast, the Ticket Machine is your ticket source. So whether you need to get into the hottest concerts, the best sporting events, you want the best seats in the house, or you just want to get in the door, when you want to go to any event that requires a ticket, anywhere, border to border, coast to coast, it's always theticketmachine.com. Theticketmachine.com, 517-655-3201. Check it out today at theticketmachine.com.
Anything you've wanted to here, except for hopefully winning a national championship?
Yeah, I mean, winning a Big Ten outright was a goal I've had set in mind since I've been here, and I haven't been able to accomplish yet. So being able to, do that tomorrow night, with the win would be pretty special to me.
It's been a couple days since, but do you guys, has it still kind of hit you yet what you guys pulled off on Saturday, that accomplishment?
I don't know. I mean, that being down that much, and to come back is pretty mind-blowing. Biggest comeback in Big Ten history. Mm-hmm. So it's pretty awesome to be a part of. I don't know if it's one of those good records you want to be a part of, but I mean, it's another record that we set and broke. I mean, not that we set, but that we broke this year. So it's pretty cool to be a part of that as well.
There's a lot of discussion about before the Northwestern game on Saturday that you guys would keep an eye on both your rivals playing each other yesterday. But when that game goes final, was there at least a thought in your head of like, wow, thanks Michigan, or something along those lines?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We didn't really want to root for Michigan. We were hoping Ohio State would just beat them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of hard to root for Michigan here. So we just we're glad that Ohio State got the win though, and that that puts us in a better position, to reach our goal.
Gavin, what has this program taught you something, or has it taught you anything that you'll bring with you for the rest of your life?
It just taught me so many principles on just leadership, on being a man, finding my purpose in life, and just going out of this program with the knowledge that I've gained here, on and off the court, from the coaches, from my teammates is unforgettable, and I'll definitely be taking that, for my future.
You've seen a lot of guys kiss the floor here in your time. Tom said he's kind of thought about how it'll go in his head. Have you thought about how that sequence will happen at all tomorrow?
Yeah, the more and more I thought about it, as it's approaching now, it's getting in my head now more and more, and I've been thinking about it a lot, and I don't know, it's kind of a bittersweet feeling, but it's here now, so, tomorrow it is.
Can you kind of talk about the dynamic of having an ending like this in some ways, but you're still maybe 10 games from where you ultimately want to be? What is that dynamic when you feel like there's some finality and closure to a career when you have a senior day, but also when you look at this season and your goals for the season, you're a third of the season away or a quarter of the season away?
Yeah, well, like I said, winning a Big Ten outright is a goal that I've set for myself ever since I've been here, and that I have an opportunity to actually reach that goal tomorrow is a pretty grateful opportunity and a big thing for me and the team. So being able to do that is awesome. But then we have 2 other goals set for ourselves after that. So it's not going to be over yet. But the fact that we do have a chance to do that tomorrow is just grateful.
You link a lot of eras here, because you've been here for 5 years. Do you think about that? I mean, you link the Keith Appling, Gary Harris, all those guys. Do you think about? Does it feel like you've been here for a lot of eras?
Yeah, it does. I mean, now that I look back, and I played, I'm the oldest guy. Well, not the oldest guy on the team, but I've been here the longest, on the team as far as years in this program. And looking back, I haven't been here a long time, but it really doesn't feel that long. It feels like just yesterday, my mom was dropping me off on campus for the first time. So, yeah.
Do you remember what you felt that day that she dropped you off? You nervous?
I was kind of more excited than nervous, actually. Obviously my brother, he didn't want me to leave. He was there too, shedding a few tears. But I was excited for this journey, and this journey has been nothing less but great. So, I want to thank Michigan State for these wonderful years that I've had here.
Everybody knows Tom is pretty emotional, and he talks about shedding tears and all that. What is your last experience here going to be like? Do you think? Do you have those same sort of emotions?
Yeah, it is going to be an emotional night for me because I've gone through so many up and downs here at Michigan State, and through what I've been through here has really formed me into the man I am today. And without all these memories that I've made throughout these years at this program, just looking back at all those things, at everything I've gone through, all the challenges and obstacles, is really going to hit me, tomorrow night. Yeah.
What makes Tum Tum different than other people you've been around?
I don't know, he just has a different aspect on life, you know, and just lives his days just differently than, you know, most people do. You know, he's really takes advantage of like living every single day and just living with a positive mindset and a positive energy, and just to have somebody like that around you every single day is really uplifting.
The way he's tried to hold people accountable off the court and, you know, get people out and things like that. What can you take me through some of that early on for him, even as a sophomore, how he held people accountable, junior, just how he's been as a leader off the court?
Yeah, just his attitude and his energy, you know, from day one, you know, really separated himself as far as being a leader, and, you know, it's obviously carried with him throughout his whole career here. But he's definitely a big voice in our team, and without him, I don't think, you know, our energy would have been as good, you know, on and off the court. No problem.
What was, I guess, rock bottom for you here in terms of, like, you know, why me or whatnot?
Well, I mean, I've had a couple pretty serious injuries since I've been here at Michigan State, and you know, obviously the last one with my knee sitting out that whole year was kind of, you know, pretty tough for me. Those are one of the, you know, toughest moments I've had here, along with you know, missing half the season my junior year with a toe injury. That was pretty tough too. So as far as injuries, those are definitely like the bottom points I've had here. But I've also had a lot of, you know, uplifting moments, a lot of great moments here. So, you know, it just goes hand in hand. But, you know, I did have overall a great career here.
How about the alley-oop this year, or the dunk? I'm not sure if it was an alley-oop, but it was a sweet dunk. But is that kind of a personal highlight, like, you know?
Yeah, I mean, that's, you know, one of the, you know, closing moment highlights that, you know, I will take with me, you know, for the rest of my life. That was a pretty special play, I guess, and I'm glad I was able to execute it.
Do you have a favorite game here that you've been in? Was it the Final Four or another big game throughout your career?
Yeah, I've had to say, you know, that Purdue game that we just won, that was a pretty special game for me. You know, just being able to play in that game and being able to make an impact in that game, and for us to get that win, you know, in one of the most important games of our season is pretty special to me. And of course, as you mentioned, the Final Four my sophomore year is also very special.
Gavin, you've seen a few of these senior days. I mean, what makes it so special here at Michigan State?
It's just special the way, you know, the whole program gathers around, you know, the seniors on senior night, and, you know, what they do for the seniors as far as, you know, having the names outside on that truck, you know, the jerseys, and, you know, just, you know, coming together as a family on senior night after the game, you know, everyone, you know, just being able to cherish their moment, their last moments, you know, on the Breslin Center floor. So, you know, it's going to be very emotional.
Thanks.